Hi, I'm Captain Peter Hobbs, and I've been privileged enough to journey this week with the Melbourne Staff Band to Zambia. It's been my role to capture these images on video and to share them with the world.
I see you, Peter!
What an honour it's been to be able to participate in this mission.
Wow, we're in Zambia! Woohoo!
But also to be able to spend time with these amazing musicians who not only are fantastic professional players, but they're really godly people. So in this final video for the series, we are actually going to share some of their highlights of the trip. But I thought just before we finish, I'd like to share my highlight. My highlight has literally been hanging out with these guys, but also hanging out with the wonderful people in Zambia. Amazing people who are just wanting to share the love of Jesus, and godly people. So for me, their lives have touched my lives, and I want to thank God for that. But the band have their own highlights. Let's check them out.
The highlight for me was when we rehearsed the music, There's no one like Jesus, probably 3 or 4 weeks before we even left for the tour. And to us it was a tune, it was the music that we were going to support. But when we started playing it in the morning, and just the way that people responded in singing it and teaching us the words and the shakers, it was just a great experience. The use of music, and especially the use of God's music anywhere in the world, it was just fantastic.
We are blessed with that music. It's really awesome, and it has brought us near to the cross of God.
No, the band is very impressive. It's nice. I've liked it very much.
Excellent. Excellent performance, nice Christian music. I enjoyed. I do play, but not on a professional level. But I was happy to see professionals playing.
Hey mate, there you go.
That's just fantastic.
What are we doing?
The highlight for me from the Zambian Congress was catching the bulls of the carts to the Saturday night session.
If you did this in Melbourne, you probably get booked.
Craig Downs and myself wandered down with one of the local Zambians, and they grabbed a couple of their bulls and hooked them up to the cart, and we got a ride into the Congress side.
Are you going to take us on the stage?
So that was our ride from the night. It was fantastic.
I think also walking out into the campsite, just realising that here's this focus of the Congress, but around us is just surrounded by this community of people.
Oh, we have some chickens. Have you brought these to cook and eat?
Yes.
Yes. It's crazy.
I was just amazed that they could emerge from those tents. I mean, we struggle to get changed and keep clean, and then there's people crawling out of 2 and 3 man tents and resplendent in their uniform every day. Unbelievable.
Highlights for this tour have definitely been, I suppose, the children and their smiles, and the way that we've been able to interact with kids, and kids with this, simple needs, and just the love that they have for being around people.
My highlight was the Entertainment Children's Home, just seeing those kids there, and just learning that 90% of those kids were abandoned. That was heartbreaking. It was really nice to travel with them and just spend some time there.
We left Lusaka bright and early this morning and travelling to the Congress. Everything was normal until we ran into some salvationists that were stranded on the side of the road.
The fact that the locals on the bus were immediately willing to help pick up these other travellers who were in trouble. We had a reasonably full bus. We were well spread out, but there wasn't a question. We were going to help them, take them, and that was wonderful to see.
2 hours of bonding now.
And if the whole world worked like that, how good would it be?
I just thought when they started actually singing and played the cymbals on the bus, that was fantastic.
Yes.
It's like, it's that spontaneity.
Congress was the African singing. Just fantastic. The volume, the gusto, the passion that everything came out with. It's just terrific.
I think afterwards, seeing everyone leave on all these open trucks, you realise the effort they made to get there. They just, nothing stopped them getting there. It's incredible. It's really amazing.
They get in the back of a truck and drive for hours to get to the event. It's also, I think, symptomatic of that response to messages. It's like, if there's anything going, I really want to be in this. I've got to get there because I've got to be in this.
Highlight of the time, I suppose, both in Zambia and in South Africa was the joyfulness of their worship. And I suppose the challenge to me was, I sort of came across and reflected on the scripture from the Psalms, restore to me the joy of your salvation. I suppose that's something I'm going to take away and maybe inspire me into the future.